All right, so besides photos and text, or photos and videos, we may want to put a little text somewhere floating to annotate something. And later on when we get into interactivity, we'll really explore doing things more. But let's just put in some simple text. So we do this by going to Game Object, 3D Object, and Text Mesh Pro. You'll see there's a 3D text here. I don't recommend you use it. We want to go to this one right here. And so this brings us up. Now, the first time you use this actually is a package that came with our standard assets. So the first time you go to use this, it'll actually say, hey, you need to import a bunch of things. Two different dialog boxes where you'll be like, yes, give me that one, and then give me the extra stuff, yes. So that we have everything we need. So we can simply just throw the text right here and just kind of look at its properties real quick from afar. So you see here, let me zoom back here, right? So obviously I could label something. Now let's look at how the text doesn't follow us, right? Again, when we get into interactivity, we're going to be doing things like billboarding stuff so that it is always facing us. But this is not going to do that here unless we add some scripting to it. But let's look at what we can do. We can go in and with our text selected, we can go down and change our text, right? So right here, we'll put hello world, right? And we have our text there. Maybe we can even put another line in and say, let's make text, right? And you see that it naturally just, whoops, I hit escape instead of enter. That was bad. Let's make text. I don't even hit enter. It'll just go click somewhere else. And what we can do with this, right? You see it wraps around to the size of its container. So if I change this container, I can do things. Now we can change the fonts. It comes with this Liberation one. You see here there's some more, but we can load fonts, right? And we'd have to do that. For now, the default is just A-OK. We can change the font size. Let's change it to 15, right? Make that smaller. Maybe make this with that. Place it over, no, I want this one right here, right? We can, with auto size, it fits the thing, the canvas you make naturally, which this canvas is way too big. Let me just go ahead and give that a little bit of a, not a weird angle to really do it well here. Let's just do that. There we go. There we are. Just ring myself around here. What else can we do down here? Well, we can make it bold, italic, underlined, struck through for whatever weird reason, all lowercase, all uppercase, small caps. Right, I just showed you auto size. We can change the color of our text. So let's make it a terrible green color. Or here, let's make it a terrible magenta color. Why not? You can put in a gradient. Other things, we can play with the spacing, right? So character spacing is the between letters, right? So I can tighten that up, loosen it up, right? I'll tighten it up a little. Change the line height, right? So the space between lines, tighten that up. Obviously, there's also how much space between words, how much space between paragraphs. Change it to centered, right aligned, all of our alignments, how it fits in the box. Is it centered in the box? Right, all these things. Right now I have it wrapping, but I can turn it off from wrapping, but it doesn't matter because I actually put lines in here, right? So there's a lot of things that we could do here. Really we don't need much of the other things there. But so that's making a simple text, and now we can just go test it out and say, look, we have text somewhere in our thing. There it is right there. Sample text, let's make text, right? So obviously you see that we can put our text to label something. It's more likely that we're gonna wanna put text in another little UI element and like when we click on something, make the text come up in our context. And we'll learn that in later videos.